Hello guys, welcome back to the ProXGamers. We haven't done a couple episodes in a week because we were sorting out our personal lives.
And Danny was getting a haircut.
They all bit and grow up, yeah.
It's like I took your hair. And mine's getting long.
Quite, yeah.
Shout, let it all hang out, but you won't fool the children of the revolution.
In this episode we're going to talk about new releases such as the new Medal of Honor Warfighter, which is out on the 23rd of October this year.
Yeah, we've got a lot to get through, so let's get cracking. Last week we asked you to send us what you thought was the most underrated and overrated games. We got quite a bit of response on that, and we'll crack on with that later on the show. First off, as you may know, Gears of War 4 was announced at the E3 press conference earlier this week. Now, Gears of War 4 is going to be called Judgment. Basically, it's a prequel to all the Gears of War games. As you'll probably be aware, Adam is not going to be in it. The only ones from the current Gears of War series that are going to be in it will be Cole and Baird. So it's just been announced. We haven't got any idea when it's going to be released yet. But we'll keep our ears out. Sorry, and when we do know anything, we'll let you know straight away.
Minecraft update will include that you'll be able to stack fences. You'll be given shears so you don't have to kill sheep to get wool. You can get leaf blocks out of the shears. And there are new textures for cobblestone and the brick blocks.
And also you get more clay instead of having to put in the clay seed and hunt round for 3 hours and try to find it. Obviously I'm glad that they're bringing out shears for sheep now, because I hate random killing violence.
Gosh.
But obviously we're starting a new debate between me and Dan. What it was basically is what was better, WWE the games obviously, or UFC. Now me and Dan have both got very different points on this, so I'm going to let Dan go off with why he thinks that UFC is better than WWE.
I think UFC is better because it's literally, man, there's more the technique that you need for submissions. I know it's not really technique because you're following the thing around the octagon, but I just think that's a new better thing instead of WWE's breaking point, which is really weird to use.
I still haven't figured it out. The
moves have got better in UFC. I mean, it's just, you got rid of, there's like better head kicks, better Superman punches. Just the whole game has developed so much better since the UFC Undisputed 2009 game and the 2010 game. But, hopefully it will beat WWE 12 because it is better.
It's not better. I mean, don't get me wrong. UFC, sorry, it's a good game. It's like WWE. Only difference is obviously UFC is real. What happens basically in WWE is I think it's a lot funner. You get a more wider variety of characters. The only bad thing I would say about it is they release all these characters and then they make you pay an additional, I think it's 80 Microsoft points for downloadable characters such as The Rock, Mick Foley, Edge I think was one of them. I don't understand why he was downloadable. I mean, he's still currently a wrestler and he's not in the Hall of Fame yet. But no, I do enjoy it. Is he in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, he did get inducted this year actually.
He got inducted this year?
Yeah, he retired this year.
I see the funny look he was giving me. Okay, sorry about that. He apparently is in the Hall of Fame.
Nah, one of the reasons why WWE is, it's a little bit better is because the storylines are better. I mean, you get the Road to WrestleMania, the WWE Universe, but in UFC you really get career mode, title defense mode, and title mode.
Yeah, I think for the last 3 UFCs running, the storyline's basically been the same. Whereas you create a UFC fighter, he starts off as a rookie, and then at the end he gets a title match, and if you win or lose it, that's the end of the game. But yeah, I personally think WWE is a lot better because you get to jump off top ropes and get chairs and stuff.
Whereas breaking someone's arm and stamping on people's heads in private matches isn't fun.
Yeah, don't show me them videos ever again. Yeah, moving on straight away, we're going to be looking obviously now at the underrated games and overrated games. Personally, I think an underrated game was, I think it was Dead Rising. Dead Rising 1 I found very repetitive and boring, but Dead Rising 2 just offers really hours of fun, even if you're not doing missions, running around and punching people with boxing gloves on with shears attached to the back of them. What do you think was underrated?
Underrated games, probably some of the most underrated games are the racing games, such as the Ferrari Challenge. I know it's not the best racing game, but I drive a Ferrari. Oh some of the Need for Speed games are a bit underrated, but some of them are quite bad because, you know, the technique that you need and the braking gets on my nerves a lot.
Yeah, a lot of response to a game that was underrated that we got was a baseball game called NBC, which stands for National Baseball Challenge Legends. Basically, it's like a FIFA Street just for baseball. I played the demo myself, and I think I would buy it, but I'm not really into baseball. But I do think it is quite a good game, even if you're not that much into baseball. So I might buy it myself, actually. So yeah, we got quite a lot on that. Overrated games. What do we get ready for overrated?
I don't know, but keep commenting what you think are underrated games, and we'll talk about it in the next show. One of the most overrated games, I'd have to say, was Black Ops 1. I loved it because, you know, I got to the highest prestige, but I didn't go out. I didn't talk to people. I needed help. Nah, but the zombie side to it, I personally I'm not a fan of it, but many people are, and you know, it's not really my cup of tea, but it is for you. So
yeah. Another game that I would say was overrated. Really, I'd say what's overrated, and this is going to go out and it's going to be very controversial. But I think of late the Call of Duty games are pretty overrated. Now, don't get me wrong, Modern Warfare 2 personally to me was the best Modern Warfare game, or best Call of Duty game I've ever played. But I feel that now you're not buying the Call of Duty games for the actual gameplay itself, you're buying the name on the case. It's the same really with FIFA. Each year they bring out a new one, but it don't change an awful lot. All they do is update some kits and some teams. Obviously, going back to Black Ops 2 was confirmed. I think it was a couple of weeks ago it was being confirmed it was released. This week they confirmed that there will be zombies back on it, but this time they're changing zombies completely, whereas it won't be a game add-on, it's going to be a completely new game mode. There's going to be bigger maps, more people. You're going to get vehicles, was another rumour that I've heard plenty of speculation about. So they're just completely changing it, and it's going to be another game type instead of just an add-on at the end, usually like it is at the end of most Treyarch games.
I'm going to have to disagree with you there, not on the FIFA side or the Black Ops. It's just, you know, COD 4 was the best. It's so simple, just basic 3, 5 and 7 kill streaks. But Modern Warfare 3 is good because of all the new, you know, game modes that you got. Your gun, FFA, free for all, you know, just basically you get one in the chamber. I know they're taking it off Black Ops, but they reinvented it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
so I think it's improved, but slightly. Yes, they are paying for the name, and hopefully Black Ops 2 will be more different. But you know, it could be another too much hype. Not enough work on it.
Well, I'm pretty sure that we will be going again this year to the midnight launch of it to get our copies and then sit up all night going, this is terrible, what have we done? I had to work for this money.
Yeah, but you know, it's just part and parcel of gaming, you know, it's just...
Yeah, I'll give you that. Going back to FIFA, FIFA 13 was confirmed. Obviously, it's going to be confirmed because it's FIFA this week. All they've done now, the official trailer's out, like Danny just whispered to me. It's on YouTube. We'll post a link to it, so just take a look at it. What they're doing to it really is in FIFA 12 this year, what they did was they made a whole new defence system. What they're doing again this year is they're revamping the defence system again, as they found out that it wasn't good enough, and they're doing a whole new attacking system, as well as Ultimate Team that's obviously going to be out for it. Team updates, kit updates. And FIFA Euro will be coming out soon. Obviously, Euros start really soon. So yeah, if you see that, it will be an add-on. So yeah, if you see that, grab it and tell me if it's any good. Because I won't be paying the extra money for just a tournament, really.
Oh no, man! I gotta admit, I played the trial. It's literally
exactly the same.
It's exactly the same, just new kits, and the less money whores now, because you know, instead of going out and buying a whole new game 40, 50 quid, you're now just paying 1,200 Microsoft points, which in a way is good, but...
Do you know what they're doing to the people that haven't got Xbox Live but still want to play Euro? I mean, are they bringing out like a downloadable code that you can put in and you download it, or they bring out
I think this is just a whole Xbox Live add-on.
Xbox Live.
If you haven't got Xbox Live, then you know I highly recommend that you get it.
Well, most people have got broadband now. Most broadband now is wireless, and while most broadband is wireless. The new Xbox obviously has got Wi-Fi built into it, so all you've got to do is just basically connect it up. Yeah, I think you still get a month free. Is that correct? The initial month's free?
I'm pretty
Like a
sure
trial
you
month.
can, but there is a family pack gold member, which is 14 months for the same price or a little bit more as the 12 months, and you get all your normal stuff. You get your game downloadable stuff. You get your Sky movies if you got Sky account. You get Netflix, Love Film, all the stuff that you normally would get with an Xbox Live account.
Yeah.
In this section, we're talking about the most addictive games we've ever played. My two are Angry Birds. You just have hours of fun on that. And Minecraft, man. You don't even need it, but you'll build it. Man, anything.
The resources are available. The two games I find most addictive, one being Mario Kart for the Nintendo DS. I think it's a brilliant game, hours of fun, watching people crash on banana skins that you have thrown. Don't litter, people. See what happens to see what happened to the toad? Don't want to be you, do you? I thought. And obviously the other game is Red Dead Redemption. I loved it. I couldn't get enough of it. Please, if you're watching or anything like that, Rockstar, make a second one. There's nothing like just hog-tying a woman to a railway tracks and watching a train hit her and getting an extra 5 Gs for the secret achievement. So yeah, they were the 4 addictive games that we both agree that...
Yeah, now, we need your help, yeah. We want your own opinions on COD versus Battlefield and Pro Evolution Soccer versus FIFA.
Yeah.
Which do you think is the best? We don't just want, you know, COD's better because it is. We want, you know, a little... These are the reasons why I personally think these are better than this.
Not just because it is, or because COD is the best man, smiley face. We don't want that, we won't listen to you. This is the end of this week's episode. Thank you for watching. Just before we go, don't forget to follow us on the Tweetingville. The description is below. And get your funny faces on that book. Follow us on Facebook at ProXGamers. It will be in the description again, and subscribe to us on YouTube.
Just to wrap this up, we'd like to thank our producer Matthew D. I do not know your just tell myself. What is your thing?
Matthew Productions.
Oh, sorry about that. Thank Matthew. If you want to check his channel out, links in the description. If it weren't for him, we wouldn't really have a channel out. We wouldn't be making your days interesting or annoying you. So anyway, with that, we'll like to
leave you with that. See you next time, folks. Later.